Divine evening, my beautiful earth angels. Eliana here of Cosmic Bella Wellness. I am back on with your new moon and Scorpio reading. So let's see what our guides are wanting to say. Just a couple of things for you all to know with these beautiful new moon energies. So this is our final super new moon. When we have a super moon, all that means is that the moon's orbit is at its closest proximity to Earth. So what that also means is that the energies of the lunar cycle will be amplified. Meaning, so we have a new moon this time around. New moons are amazing times to set intentions. However, just like any garden, we need to ensure that our soil is full of nutrients, full to give life, basically, right? So utilize the new moon energies as a way to also self-reflect, so that way you can do an inventory check and figure out what is holding you back. Again, the whole notion of a garden and soil. What parasites don't belong there? What nutrients do you need to cultivate this soil? And what is within the soil that may not allow your seeds to grow to fruition? Okay, so I want you to do that beautiful self-reflective work and see what is not in alignment with you. And I know many of you might already be experiencing some things that might make you feel like you're out of alignment, but please trust when the truth comes to surface. This is for your absolute highest good, even if that truth stings a little. This is the time where the universe is really working with us and working for us, so that way we can really set ourselves up into alignment, so we may be inviting in what it is that we want. We want to create that beautiful divine space. So these new moon energies are really going to allow us to do just that. So before you write any intentions tonight, I want you to do that self-reflection work, to really pinpoint and get very clear and precise. Specifically write out what is weighing you down, what is not in alignment with you and that you wish to release, what is unserving for you and your purpose, and what may be not allowing you. And take responsibility on that also, and accountability, to really bring yourself into alignment, okay? And please recognize any experience that it comes with a heavier emotion. See this as a beautiful purging. You know, sometimes when we're not able to see clearly, our spirit guides will purposely have events happen in our life. It will influence, so that way we can really see what is actually holding us back. So whether that be jobs, experiences, friendships, connections, relationships, right? Even just your relationship, even with food, you'll notice around these times, you know, certain foods are no longer appetizing to you. Trust and pay attention, and not just pay attention, integrate it, right? So don't go back to it, okay? Once you see everything for what it is, don't repaint the colors, okay? Because the universe is co-creating with you to paint a beautiful picture, so you can actually see the direction in which you should be headed. That is your alignment, okay? So we're gonna jump right in, because it is our final super new moon, and I really enjoyed going through the zodiac signs last time. I did want to pull similar cards this time as well, and doing a reading for each of the 12 zodiac signs, okay? So we are going to start off with the tarot. So I will be pulling a message from my tarot card deck, as well as pulling a message from my Moonology deck as well, an oracle card from the Moonology deck. So right now I am just infusing the cards with the energy, and I am asking that the cards tap into the collective energy of all 12 of the zodiac signs, so we can pull out these divine messages from the spirit guides, so we can really know which direction we're supposed to be headed in, or better understand what is occurring right now in our life. So, and awesome. Okay. So we're going to go in order of our divine zodiac Here we go. Aries. So we are looking for Aries. Beautiful, beautiful Aries. There you go. Here is your message. Okay. Aries. Taurus. Where is for my Taurus? Come on, something good for my babies. There we go, Taurus. Okay. Gemini, there you are. Oh, I love my Geminis. Okay. Cancer. Cancer. Look. There you are. Oh, those Leos, my leaders. There you are. Okay, my darlings. Love my Virgos. Libra. Libra. Scorpios. Sagittarius. So we have Sagittarius. My caps. This is for you, Capricorn. Aquarius. Aquarius. My collective Aquarius. Beautiful. And my Pisces. There you are, my lovies. Okay. Wonderful. Now we're going to go ahead and pull the oracle cards. Oh, this is for Aries. Oh my God. We got our Aries. Two popped up for Aries. Taurus. Gemini. Cancer. Leos, give them something good, baby. Beautiful. Virgos. Virgos. What you got going on? Libra. Scorpios. Beautiful scorpions. Sagittarius. Ooh, Sagittarius. You've really taken the bull this time. Bats, horns, caps. Aquarians. And my Pisces. There you are. Okay, Pisces. We're good. We got you. Okay, guys. So, starting with Aquarius, here we go. Listen in. And I want you to understand also, listen in for not just your sun sign, but also your moon sign and your rising sign as well. So I have all 12 of the Zodiac here, so you will be able to hear your moon sign, sun sign, and your rising sign as well. Okay, remember, they all play a different part and they have a different representation of our life and different aspect of life, okay? So let's go with Aries. Oh, my wonderful, lovely Aries, stepping into King of Swords. So you received this lovely King of Swords. So right now you're going through this lovely embodiment. Swords is the element of air. Air also works with our mental mind. So you are really stepping into that leadership role right now and really using that mind to really strategize, prioritize, and ensure that you are showing up as a leader. And also not just leading, but you are creating something. I'm hearing there's some sort of creation and something that's really starting to take way for you. And this is saying, like, keep those organizational skills, keep that leadership skills, keep yourself involved intellectually, right? Stimulate yourself intellectually right now, okay? Master what it is that you've been doing. So go teach it, do it, like stimulate that mind, okay? That's exactly what this King of Athens is coming to you. King of Swords is coming to you right now to say, embody this. And then you also had two cards that popped out of the Oracle deck for the Moonology, and you received Full Moon in Cancer, which says a personal issue reaches resolution. So perhaps, and even remembering from the last, from the full moon there, you know, whatever you've been releasing, whatever you've been cultivating, like now is the time to recognize how you've done that work. And now it's time to plant those beautiful seeds because you've reached exactly where you need to be. Okay, you've allowed those issues in a sense to really, like you've worked through, I'm hearing. It's so important actually that you give yourself such a pat on the back because you just went through something very transformational. I can actually feel it. I can feel that from you. You were fighting with feelings of unworthiness, feelings of not good enough for whatever it is that you are stepping into, right? Feeling like you weren't good enough for that king role. And the energies of the new moon are saying, yes, you are. Embrace these energies, okay? And really set those intentions solid of what it is you want, because now you've proven to yourself, okay, that you are enough and you definitely got what it takes to get it done, okay? So no, that is your beautiful divine message, Aries, okay? I'm really excited for you, and I'm really, really proud of you for stepping up into that role of leadership, because that is authentically who you are, okay? No, you got it, okay? You got that mental acuity that you need, okay? You're gonna succeed. Okay, my loves, now moving on into my Taurians. Okay, I know Taurus last time for the full moon, there was some conflict going on. Beautiful. And this time I am hearing you receive the Knight of Athens. So again, you may feel that you're in a need to defend something, but you're also in a stage where you're recognizing how there is so much out there for you to learn. And it's time that you really delve into that, okay? Again, utilizing mental strategies such as meditation, higher learning in some way, integrating whatever it is that you've been really, how you've been stepping, like the direction that you've been stepping into. This is saying that you have, you've made it, you know, you're allowed to be on your high horse. You got through the battle of the full moon, and now it's time to recognize how you are totally safe, how you totally have everything that you need in order to conquer. And all of that really starts up in this mental mind. Okay, so ensure that you are exercising your mental mind as well through practices such as meditation, reading, really getting stimulated, okay? And then you also received the waxing moon, which talks about the energy is gaining momentum. So what you've been working through since the full moon, basically, this is saying that you've started to now recognize the areas that do need improvement, the areas that do need protection or safety, or like think of all the qualities of a knight, you know, that knight in shining armor, right? So your energy is gaining momentum, what you're creating, okay? So utilize this new moon to really plant those seeds. Set the intention of what it is that you wish to invite into your life, because you have a lot of great energy that is wanting to support you right now in stepping up, okay? And stay on that high horse. Wonderful. Geminis, amazing job. You received the Three of Pentacles. So Pentacles lays in the element of earth. Okay, so this talks about all things earthly. So we're thinking career, talking education, talking home life, you know, all things earthly, finances. And we have this number 3, the numerology of 3. It's all about creation, mastery in some sort, right? The ascended masters number is 3, triple 3. When we see triple 3, those are ascended masters trying to connect to us. So you, my darling, have been going through a notion of self-mastery and you've been attaining it, right? So this could be stepping in from that role of student into teacher, right? And also you received take time to breathe out. So this is saying like you've gone through a lot. You've been tested a lot in the last 2 weeks. How are you holding up? Have you been taking the time to breathe? The breathing part is what is going to allow you to integrate everything that you have been learning. Patience, absolute patience, okay? Nothing is built in a day, but know you are on the road to that mastery. Okay, so today for the new moon, it's important that you set intentions, again, that invite more opportunities to master whatever it is that you're needing, but also making room so you can breathe and integrate and take time for yourself, okay, to really wind down, okay? Cancers, you've received dun, 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 the devil card. In my beautiful, lovely little witchy deck, it's called Nature, but it's number 15 in the tarot, which is also known as the devil card. Now, when we see this card actually showing up upright, it's not really the best. However, this time you guys received it, Cancer, you guys received it upside down, in reversed. So what does that mean? It means that you have been going through ego death. You have been seeing yourself from a completely different light, and not just any light, from a higher vibrational light. You have been allowing yourself to not be conquered by your fears. I'm getting all the feels all of a sudden. I can even say through myself and my own experiences, I hear my angels right now just clapping and saying like, you have been doing a lot of work. So, and this is collectively, this is not just about me. This is you, my lovely, amazing Cancer. You have been stepping up for yourself in a way where you're stepping with your heart, not stepping with your ego. And that's exactly the way forward, my darlings. You will be able to make all the right decisions for yourself when we do not step with fear, which is conducted through the ego. When we step with love, compassion, acceptance, sovereignty, that is stepping completely from our heart center. So amazing job at not allowing those fears to overcome and to overrule you, okay? And because you've been doing such an amazing job with that inner transformational work, you receive new moon in Taurus. Prosperity lies ahead. So tonight, please set those beautiful intentions for yourself, plant those seeds, do that work, release what doesn't serve you, and keep striding forward, my darlings. Leo, 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 Leo. 10 of Chalices in reversed. Chalices deals with our inner emotional world. My darlings, you are going through a very transformative phase emotionally. You're being tested on all levels, but I want you to understand. You are being tested because it is time for you to step up. It is time for you to take back your power as that beautiful leader. Leos are the leaders. They show us leadership and how to step up. And I know, I can feel it. You've been tested. You have been completely tested in many ways emotionally. However, with this 10 present, it's also showing that with these tests, they are initiations. They are pushes from the universe for you to get things going. How bad is it? How bad do you want it? Whatever it means to you. What is true in your heart? And what is it that you have been working towards in all aspects, especially emotionally? How are your relationships? And what has been testing you in relationships? What have you been recognizing that is coming up and just hitting you right in the face? I want you to understand that 10, this number 10 is the ending. It's the last bit of the cycle. This is the end of your chapter. You are about to be propelled into a whole new chapter. And I know this 10 comes up upside down, but it doesn't mean that prosperity does not lie ahead, just as Cancer, because it definitely certainly does, as long as you begin to recognize what it is that your higher self is trying to communicate to you through that emotional pull. Okay, I know you're being tested, but step up into your power. You are fire. You burn everything that doesn't serve you. Sometimes you even end up burning yourself, and you know what? That's part of your power. Learn to utilize it, okay? You also received for your oracle card, it's time to take action. New moon in Aries, okay? So please create those intentions, okay? And ensure that they are action-based, okay? Because there's something that you've been really meaning to do and you haven't been following through with it. And now it's really been hitting you on an emotional level. It's been hitting you in all things emotions, our relationships, our family, right? Our inner emotional world, the relationship that we have with ourselves. So what actions has yourself been trying to communicate to you through that emotional turmoil? Okay, so take note, and I want you to write beautiful intentions that are in alignment with what it is that your highest self is trying to communicate to you through those challenges, okay? When we see confusion, confusion always leads the way. Confusion means there's some kind of download happening, okay? There's some kind of integration happening. You're learning something new, and take action with it. Oh, my lovely Virgos. You guys have been doing amazing, Virgos. Virgos. You received the 8 of Swords. Okay, now look at this lovely little lady. She's completely tied up here. So when we see this card present, on the upside, the flip side, this usually talks about self-victimization. But because you received this in reverse, this is saying that you are about to reach breakthroughs here if you haven't already. Okay, you've completely broken out of your own limiting beliefs. You've been recognizing and doing the work of all the parts of you that maybe you've been hiding in the shadows, all the parts of you that you've caged away in some way. Whenever you did that, it doesn't entirely matter. However, what does matter is that you have allowed yourself to step into your own liberation and break free from that. Whatever limiting beliefs, whatever false beliefs, whatever has been holding you back in a sense. And it's from your own mind, right? You've really done some real mind work lately, some mindset work that's allowed you to really recognize yourself, most importantly. And you received the new moon in Libra, which says a new romantic cycle begins. Okay, and you know, this romantic cycle doesn't necessarily mean with a significant other. This is more so about yourself. And why I know it's about yourself, because of this 8 of Swords. Okay, so you've been recognizing all the parts of you that needed so much love. And if I remember correctly, from the full moon, you did receive the 3 of Pentacles, which was about stepping into that masterful self, that authentic self. And this is saying whatever limiting beliefs that you've been holding on to yourselves, whatever narratives that really weren't serving for you, you release them, you let them go, okay? And now you literally have leveled yourself into a whole new connection with yourself, okay? And I'm also hearing this connection with the highest self. This new notion of self-love that you've really been integrating. And even when the hard times do come up, those testing times, you have been doing an amazing job at soothing yourself. It's not about keeping yourself distracted. It's about challenging yourself, up-leveling, allowing yourself to master whatever it is that you've been trying to master since the full moon. You've been doing a great job at allowing yourself to fall in love with all the parts of you, including the parts that maybe you had caged, that, you know, that perfectionist Virgo, you know, when she's like, no, it doesn't meet my criteria of X, Y, Z, B, you know, it doesn't meet it, I don't want it. You've actually been saying, you know what, I'm going to integrate it because you're going to let love win. So amazing job on you. Okay. Now, my lovely Libras, what is going on, my darlings? My darling Libras, you may have feel like you've tipped the scales in some way. You have tipped your scales. Two of Pentacles in reverse. So you're feeling a little scattered. You're feeling everywhere. You know, you're trying to make plans and you're feeling, whoa, it gets stopped, right? And you know what? That's all right. You know, sometimes when we recognize that things are not working the way that we want them to, I'm hearing that it's important that you recognize that is a beautiful, gentle push from the universe, from your higher self, from your guides, okay? And just trust that what is not working out is because there is something a whole lot better for you, okay? Most importantly. And then you also received the answers you need are coming. So full moon in Gemini. Okay. So you know what? It's okay. It's okay that things aren't exactly connecting just yet. Okay. Because there's a beautiful divine reason. And I need you to trust that divine reason. Okay. Have faith in it because the answers that you need, they are coming to you. And that's why things haven't been working out the way they are. I know you can't see it yet, but there's something just on the horizon that is coming toward you right now that is really going to allow you to balance those scales again. Okay, so continue your practices, right? I keep getting a vision of seeing somebody. I don't know if you've ever seen that meme of the guy who's underground and he's with his little pitchfork and he's like picking away. And, you know, from our view, right, from the meme, from like looking out, you can see him and he's extremely tired and he literally stops and he wants to give up and turn around. But literally, if he just kept picking, his diamond is literally right there. And I'm seeing this for you right now, even though it feels like you're in a dark place, recognize that you're planted and keep those practices going, keep picking forward because your diamond is right there. Okay, your answers are going to come soon enough. Give yourself some patience. Okay, use this new moon to create that create those intentions, to create the space to invite what it is that you're wanting. Okay, remember, if it hasn't happened yet, or if things didn't work out, it's because there's something better. I will keep repeating that because all of y'all need to understand that and know that. Keep your faith strong, okay? Scorpios, my lovely Scorpions. Okay, so you received the Four of Athens. Okay, so now you've received what it is that you want, but you're like, I don't know if this is exactly what I want. You're not challenged enough. There's no mental stimulation. You've kind of reached that point where you're just like, you know what? I've been battling. I've been doing my thing. I've been standing up and I've been righteous. But you know, now I just want to chill, you know, and take this opportunity to just relax. You know, use this new moon to integrate perhaps some new self-love rituals for yourself, okay? Especially if this is your new moon. Okay, so I want you to take a bath. Use water in some way. Use the element of water in some way for yourself. Okay, it's important that you do that. Because the water element is really going to help cleanse and help release any of that stagnant energy, but also allow you to integrate that lovely, rested, peaceful notion that is really going to propel you into where you know you are going, okay? And perhaps provide more balance for you as well, okay? That's the Four of Athens. For your Oracle card, you receive the Full Moon in Pisces, which talks about balanced spirituality and practicality. So while you have this reflective moment and this kind of retreating, you know, moment to yourself, it's important that you start to incorporate or recognize how can you incorporate more practices so you can really connect with that spiritual side of yourself. How can you become more in tune with yourself? I'm also hearing it's important also for you to recognize this retreat as, oh, that's beautiful. Recognize this retreat as a gift from your higher self, saying like, we don't need to battle anymore, my darling. Because now we're going to take a look at ourselves and we're going to figure out exactly what we're needing and how we can better feed ourselves. Okay, so utilize this new moon to set intentions of generating more practices that are going to bring you closer to yourself, to your authentic self. Okay, so whether that be make time for hobbies, make time for what makes your soul sing, what makes your heart happy. Okay. Sagittarius, my amazing Sagittarius. You too, like the Cancers, have gone through or are going through an internal shift. Okay, so you might feel like you're in some kind of battle right now, or you might feel like you're trying to not necessarily prove something, but there is something that you're trying to present. There's some challenge, okay, that is even being presented to you in some way. It's like an internal struggle I'm sensing. However, you're winning. You are winning. You're on the winning side. You're on the winning team. Whatever ideas that you have that you want to be put out there that's being challenged by others, you need to put it out there, because even if it challenges others, it pushes others in the direction that we need as a collective. My beautiful star sign Sagittarians, okay? You guys are our performers. You lead the way. You're the improv masters. Okay, so whatever it is that you're trying to create, bring to life, whatever you're protecting, whatever you are standing up for, please don't stop. You're doing amazing, okay? You're reaching a peak here. And for your oracle card, you received step out of your comfort zone, okay? So this challenge that's happening, it's happening for your highest good, my love. And it's important that you allow yourself to really reach out of that comfort zone, okay? Step out of it and step into what it is that your soul has been calling for you to do. You are a way shower. Do it. Show the way, even if others don't understand, even if you're being challenged, okay? Don't allow that to hinder what you are doing, okay? Capricorns, my hard-working, amazing Capricorns. Okay. You have been taking off more than you can, biting off more than you can chew here. Okay, you received the 10 of Wands. There's a lot going on for you right now, my lovely Capricorns, okay? Wands is the element, the suit of fire. Okay, so there is action that you've been taking. You've been doing amazing. You're right at the end of a cycle also, having that number 10 there. However, do you see here this woman who has all the sticks on her back? This is kind of where you are right now, okay? You have been taking off more than you can chew, in a sense. And I'm also hearing it's important that you understand it's important for you to prioritize right now. It's not that you can't do all of these things that you're wanting to accomplish, that you're wanting to bring to life, that you're cultivating right now. It's you've spread yourself a little bit too thin, and this can get a little dangerous even in health wise, okay? It's important that you bring yourself back. Get back to those practices. I want you to utilize this new moon, okay, the energies of the new moon to really cut yourself some slack, first of all. And I want you to be prioritizing in order whatever it is that you have going on. And I'm hearing you do have a lot going on. You have lots of different projects that are on the go and a lot that you're trying to create right now, especially before the new year especially before the new year, before the end of this year is what I'm hearing. However, this is saying recenter yourself. So utilize the new moon to really release what it is that's not serving you. Ask for what it is that you are needing from your highest self. And make sure when you're setting your intentions, you are prioritizing what it is that you would like to do and accomplish, what it is you would like to invite in, okay? And keep yourself in alignment. You received the super moon. Emotions are running high. So know that Even though you've bitten off more than you can chew, it's all right. You're going to get through this, okay? You have this lovely super moon energy, meaning everything is amplified. So recognize all of these challenges or all of this weight on your shoulders as a beautiful divine opportunity for you to train and up level, okay? But you have to be wise, my darling. So make sure you're taking the time to decompress. First of all, okay, don't get emotionally charged. And you know what? I know you don't get emotionally charged because Capricorns don't like to deal with their emotions, and that's okay. You've got a lot going for you, and it doesn't mean that you're not going to accomplish everything you are, because you will accomplish everything that you are. And not just that, I'm really hearing that you have been accomplishing so much. So it's so important that you recognize these high emotions, as intense as they are. Like, there's so much power within those emotions. Also, I know you don't like to feel the emotions, but please allow yourself to feel those emotions. Feel those emotions of gratitude, feel those emotions of strife even, but also make sure you're also incorporating those beautiful divine emotions of gratitude, okay? So every time you're feeling the challenge, I know you're resilient. I know you can accept challenge, and not just accept it, you freaking conquer it. But please take the time to honor yourself on the other side. Give gratitude for all the challenges and everything you've overcome, and take a moment of inventory check to see how far you've come and see how much you have created already. I don't want you feeling, I'm not here to tell you how you're going to feel. However, your angels are saying it is best for you to recognize when you're starting to feel like, oh shit, I've taken off more than I can chew. Stop yourself, get into your meditation, recenter yourself, and remind yourself of who the hell you are. You're the freaking GOAT. You live on the side of mountains, okay? Nobody can do what you can do, Capricorn, okay? So understand that and get it done. Okay, and then we have these lovely Aquarians. You too, my Aquarians, you are at a very pivotal moment for yourself right now. You received the Fool. When the Fool pops up, it's showing that there is there is an opportunity here. There is a lifestyle, life-changing opportunity that is being presented to you. And you can choose A or you can choose B. You're right in you're like the fork, right? Fork in the middle of the road. That's what I'm seeing. Okay. So this card is saying that whatever you are choosing, there's no right or wrong answer. You're at a time where, just like when we look at life is always like a spiral, right? And there's pillars within life. There's all these beautiful divine opportunities, karmic pillars that come up. And I'm being shown right now that you're coming to a karmic pillar. So no, you can either A, rise above, or B, stay where you are. And your angels are saying you will receive another opportunity. However, be very wise on where you are wanting to go. And please ensure that how you are stepping it is for your highest good. If you're not sure on which one to take, please, it's time to quiet yourself, get back into yourself, and ask yourself, which one is taking me closer to my dreams? Okay, which one is taking me away from my dreams? Okay, there's some notion here showing you that even though it might feel scary, because if you step into A, your whole life's going to change. And if you go into B, your life is going to stay somewhat the same, but there's still going to be a huge change, right? And then you receive nothing will come of this situation, which is void of course moon. When this card pops up, it means nothing's good, nothing's bad. Okay, you are at a moment where you can really create. Think of being in the womb, okay, which is amazing because we have the new moon, and new moon is all about starting new in a sense, right? It's the rebirth cycle. It's the transformation rebirth cycle, the death and rebirth cycle, the transformative cycle is within the new moon energies, right? So understand you are definitely going through a rebirth internally, okay? And know that whatever comes about it, it is what you make it. So make it count, okay? My Pisces. Oh, my darling Pisces. Oh my goodness, you guys are just the absolute healers. The absolute healers. You all show us how to be those lovely free spirits, those compassionate individuals. You received the Three of Swords, my darlings, my darlings. This is the most dramatic card in the tarot. So when this pops up, it's showing me that emotions are running high. You are so empathic with everything that's happening in the world right now. How are you taking care of yourself, Pisces? How are you loving yourself and integrating that ritual, that practice of self-love for you? Okay, how are you decompressing those emotions? How are you allowing your mental mind to unravel? Okay, because there's a lot of sensitivities. Understand your sensitivities are a superpower. They're not a freaking curse. They only feel like that because you don't know exactly how to utilize them yet. And that's all right. Okay, I want you to set the intention that you're going to begin honoring your sensitivities. Okay, and I want you to find some self-care practices that are going to allow you to honor your sensitivities, such as your intuition, your empathic abilities, your clairvoyance, claircognizance, clairsentience, clairaudience, right? You're not crazy. You just freaking feel at such a deep level, okay, that sometimes our human self or this, patriarchal world in a sense doesn't understand this wonderful divine femininity. Okay, and this number 3, right? You're creating, you're in a very creative mode as well. And I'm hearing that with all of this, all of these emotions that are really kind of tearing you a little everywhere in a sense, recognize what is it that you're needing to release? Like, what beliefs are not serving you? Okay, how are you holding yourself back right now? How are you creating suffering within yourself when you could be creating your heaven on earth because you have that capability? You love at such a deep, deep level, okay, the deepest. And it's important that you recognize how you need to release those unserving beliefs that don't support that beautiful depth that you have, that you possess, that is you, okay? Honor your inner emotional self, honor your authentic self. Allow yourself tonight to write in this releasing on a piece of paper in your journal. And like I was saying, those new moon rituals, you're going to recognize. I want you to take that inventory check to recognize what is not serving you right now. Okay, what is it that you need to release? What beliefs are holding you back from really loving yourself, from really stepping into yourself, from recognizing that your sensitivities are a superpower, and how you can utilize those superpowers to change your life, not just your life, but also the lives of those around you and everyone that you touch. Okay? Release those unserving beliefs because they're not serving anyone. And it's a slap in the face to your higher self. Okay? So show up for you. You got this. Okay, my divine lovelies. I hope you received this message as well. I'm sending you so much love tonight. Please utilize these super new moon energies in Scorpio. Scorpio brings about that transformative notions of rebirth and death. Okay, so allow what doesn't serve you to die out and birth what definitely is going to serve you and what is going to support you and what is going to keep you connected to your highest self. Okay. I wish you all so much love, so much peace. You can create some moon water tonight. Scorpio is the element of water. So, utilize water within whatever rituals you are wanting to do tonight. So create that moon water. Take a beautiful bath, salt, use your oils, right? Drink lots of water. You can meditate in water. Flotation tanks, amazing time right now. A lot of self-reflection. I wish you all so much love. Happy, beautiful new moon in Scorpio. Sending you all beautiful, divine, healing, white light, Christ consciousness. May you all ascend the way you need to. May you all level up the way that you need to. And may you ultimately cultivate that beautiful divine connection with yourself, with your higher self, and with your guides. I wish you all so much peace. So many blessings.